Criminal liability for autonomous driving accidents. China, Australia, and the United Kingdom compared. Welcome back to China Australia Topics Podcast, the Bridge of Law, 法律之桥, the podcast where we explore the evolving intersections of Chinese and Australian legal developments through a comparative lens. How should criminal responsibility be assigned when autonomous vehicle causes a fatal or serious traffic accident? Today's episode is anchored in two major academic works. Primary Chinese source: Criminal Law Challenges and Regulatory Pathways for Autonomous Driving Traffic Accidents by Fan Qiyan, 自动戒治接通肇事的刑法困境及路径方式 2025. Open Journal of Legal Science. 法学 Primary Australian source: Helen Stamp, A Model of Proactive Regulation for Autonomous Digital Systems, 2025, 46.1 Adelaide Law Review. These two studies, one grounded in Chinese criminal law theory, one in Australian regulatory design and United Kingdom legislative models, offer an informed foundation for our comparative analysis. Today we examine how Chinese criminal doctrines struggle with autonomous decision-making, how Australia is building proactive system-level regulation, what the UK Automated Vehicles Act 2024 offers as a new model, and how all three jurisdictions might converge over the next decade. Along the way, we'll introduce key Chinese concepts such as autonomous driving, 自动驾驶, subjective fault, 主观过错, normative imputation, 规范规则, and we'll compare how these ideas map onto Australian concepts like duty of care, executive liability, and proactive assurance. Let's begin by setting the stage. Section 1. Legal background. Today's legal debate begins with a technological revolution, the shift from driver-assisted features to Level 4, L4, autonomous driving. Chinese definition: autonomous vehicle, 自动驾驶汽车, a vehicle capable of completing driving tasks without continuous human control. The article follows international standards. The SAE, Society of Automotive Engineers, J3016 classification, dividing automation from L0 to L5. SAE J3016 is a standard by SAE International that defines 6 levels of driving automation for vehicles, from level 0, no automation, to level 5, full automation. This widely adopted standard provides a common terminology and classification system to describe the capabilities of autonomous and driver-assisted systems, including the role of the human driver at each level. China, like Australia, considers L3 to L5 true autonomous driving, and L4 is where legal challenges become existential. The machine essentially drives itself. China's regulatory context. China's legal system is rapidly adapting. The Civil Code, 民法典, particularly its product liability sections, Articles 1202 to 1207. The Road Traffic Safety Law, 道路交通安全法. The Product Quality Law, 产品质量法. These provide solid foundations for civil liability, compensation, fault defects. But the article highlights a critical imbalance. Civil liability has rules. Criminal liability does not. 民事有益刑事无助. In Australia, by comparison, existing laws can stretch to cover autonomous driving, but only awkwardly. The Australian road rules, criminal negligence standards, and coronial findings can be applied, but are fundamentally written for human drivers, not algorithmic decision makers. Australia has no dedicated Autonomous Vehicle Criminal Liability Act, nor does China. But China's scholarly ecosystem, including Fan Qiyan's article, is strongly arguing for proactive criminal law reform. Key problems identified in Fan's article. 1. One driver responsibility model fails. The traditional rule, the driver is liable, collapses when no one is actively driving. 2. Subjective fault becomes unworkable. 主观过错. Machines don't possess intention or negligence. 3. Causation becomes tangled. 因果关系. Was it an algorithm bug, sensor failure, human oversight, or weather? These themes will guide us into the core analysis. 2a. China's criminal law problem. The three breakdowns. 三重 duànliè. Chinese criminal law faces three doctrinal breakdowns when applied to autonomous vehicles. 1. Subject breakdown, 主体duànliè. Traditional offences like traffic accident crime, 交通肇事罪, assume a human driver. Autonomous driving produces competing candidates, human occupants, manufacturers, software developers, operators, platform-level entities. None fit the mental state requirements of intent, 故意, or negligence, 过失. 2. Fault breakdown, 过错duànliè. Chinese doctrine relies on reasonable foreseeability, 合理预见. But autonomous systems make decisions through opaque, algorithmic black boxes, 算法黑箱. Thus, humans cannot realistically foresee system failures. 3. Causation breakdown, 因果duànliè. Complex, layered causal chains undermine traditional adequate causation, 相当因果关系. Sensor noise, machine learning models, firmware updates, weather, road architecture contribute to distributed causation. Fan proposes gradually shifting China toward objective imputation theory, 客观规则, enabling responsibility for system-level risk domains. 2b. Australia's approach, proactive regulation. Australia reframes the question entirely. Instead of asking who caused the harm, Australia asks who controlled the risk. Risk dominance, 防线支配. Drawing on Stamp 2025, the Australian model, proposed to soon be enacted as the Automated Vehicle Safety Law, AVSL, implements proactive whole-of-life cycle regulation. 1. First supply approval. No autonomous system may enter the market unless the Automated Vehicle Entity, AVE, proves safety at the point of supply. 2. In-service regulation. Responsibility shifts upstream to manufacturers, software providers, operators, fleet managers. 3. Continuous assurance. Automated Vehicle Entity, AVE, must maintain safety management systems, cyber security programs, periodic safety cases, incident reporting systems, evidence of continual safety improvement. 4. Executive liability. Australia imports the WHS, Work Health and Safety model of officer due diligence, creating personal criminal liability for executives who fail to ensure organisational safety. This aligns closely with evolving Chinese ideas such as whole-of-life cycle governance, 全国强监管, source-based responsibility, 源头责任, 2C, United Kingdom Automated Vehicles Act 2024, a legislative blueprint. The UK AV Act 2024 provides the most comprehensive statutory model. Key innovations include: 1. Shifting liability from humans to system entities. The Act introduces ASDE, Authorised Self-Driving Entity, UIC, User in Charge, No UIC operation. Where the vehicle is in autonomous mode, the human is not criminally responsible for driving behaviour. 2. ASDE, Authorised Self-Driving Entity, Duties and Offences. Under sections 12, 13, 23, 25, 47, 49, submission of safety cases, mandatory incident reporting, cyber security obligations, audit cooperation, criminal offences for misleading safety information, penalties for unsafe software updates. 3. In-use monitoring powers. Sections 82 to 90 grant regulators inspection rights, data access authority, power to suspend or revoke authorisations. Australia's proposed AVSL, Automated Vehicle Safety Law, heavily draws on this architecture. China is expected to integrate similar structures by 2030 to 2035. Section 3. Challenges, reform pathways and future trajectories. 3A. China's challenges going forward. Key unresolved issues. 1. Absence of an AV-specific criminal offence. China may choose to create autonomous driving traffic harm offence, 自动驾驶交通肇事罪. 2. Algorithmic opacity, to address lack of explainability, 不可解释性. China is likely to adopt algorithm filing, 宣发备案. Data traceability, 数据留痕制度. 3. Corporate accountability expansion. China is expected to strengthen corporate crime, 单位犯罪 compliance obligations, 合格义务. 3B. Australia's reform trajectory 2025 to 2030. Expected developments. 1. Enactment of the AVSL Automated Vehicle Safety Law as Australia's primary AV law. 2. ASDE, Authorised Self-Driving Entity. Equivalent entities assigned strict legal duties. 3. System first, criminal liability. For example, failing to maintain safe operation, negligent system updates, cyber security failures. 4. Mandatory incident reporting, UK style. 5. Creation of a national AV incident database. 3C. China's future 2025 to 2035. Likely reforms include a standalone autonomous vehicle law, 独立法典, intelligent transport courts, 智能交通法院, national AV safety regulation platforms, unified algorithmic governance, stronger corporate criminal frameworks. 3D, UK future 2024 to 2030. Expected UK developments. Stronger ASDE, authorised self-driving entity duties. Criminalisation of risky AI updates. Mandatory transparency. Europe-UK harmonisation. Consolidation into an autonomous mobility code. Section 4. Key vocabulary recap and reflection questions. Vocabulary recap. 1. Risk dominance principle. 防线支配原则. Responsibility aligns with who controls risk at each stage. 2. Normative imputation. 规范规则. A modern theory of attributing responsibility when legal norms exist to prevent a specific harm. 3. Breach of duty of care. 注意义务违反. 4. Adequate causation. 相当因果关系. Not all conditions in a chain matter, only those normally capable of causing harm. 5. Corporate crime. 单位犯罪. The entity, not a person, bears criminal responsibility. Reflection questions. What is the right balance between encouraging innovation and imposing criminal responsibility? Should a company be criminally punished for an accident caused by an unpredictable algorithmic failure? 3. If a driver is told the system will handle the road, to what extent is their reliance reasonable? 4. Should Australia create a specific autonomous vehicle criminal offence, as Chinese scholars propose? 5. Is explainability a legal requirement or a moral one? Conclusion. As we move toward a world where vehicles make decisions that humans once made, our laws must evolve from human-centered assumptions to system-centered accountability frameworks. Fan Qiyan's article offers a sophisticated blueprint for China, a layered, balanced, and technologically adaptive criminal responsibility model. Australia faces similar challenges and can learn from China's proactive theoretical framework. The future of autonomous driving is not only about engineering, it is about responsibility, fairness, safety, and trust. And as always, the bridge of law connects our worlds. 法律之桥连接世界. Stay connected.